Hello, my gorgeous Capricorns. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for watching this video, for all of your likes, your shares, any comments. Thank you to anyone who's bought me a coffee. Everything you do really helps out this channel, and I just want to give you a big thank you. If you are new here, welcome to the craziness that can be my readings. Capricorn, this is your weekly reading for August 17th to 23rd. So remember, time isn't exactly linear though, okay? So give or take, but next few days, what you need to be most aware of. Also, this is for all Capricorns watching, so if it doesn't quite feel right, if it doesn't fit, that's okay. Just, it might mean that it's not your message, but hopefully you can find something in here that might be useful for you. All right, let's start you off with an oracle card and get you the overall theme, overall message for the week. Oops. All right, we've got passion. The universe is always guiding me towards my passions. The angels ask you to act and follow what you believe with all of your heart. You have come to this earth to fulfill a mission, unleash your full potential, and engage in activities that bring pleasure. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, have you guys been having a bit of a doldrum lately? We're going to get the tarot, get more information on this, but feeling a little bit of being stuck in a rut, or trying to do something, trying to get something out there and either coming across roadblocks, stumbling. We're going to grab the tarot. There's getting something, but it's not all there yet. Okay. Universe for Capricorn. Present mindset, present situation. What does Capricorn need to know right now? Okay, nope. All right. There we go. 5 of Wands. Okay. All right. This is, I call this my argument with purpose card. So this is a bit of a battle. The 5s are all big shifts, battles, just but this is, like I said, a battle with a purpose. So like a debate, a heated conversation in a schoolroom. That's the feeling that comes from the 5 of Wands. And we've got passion. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's keep going before I get too crazy on that one card. All right, past. Universe, show us what happened in the past. 4 of Wands. Okay. Obstacles that Capricorn is going to be facing this week. 2 of Wands. A lot of Wands. Okay. Future with regards to this situation. Okay. Queen of Coins. Let's get another one for that, actually. Yeah. One more. Can I please have one more, universe? One more for the future. Something to go with the Queen of Coins, please. Princess of Swords. Really? Okay, fine. Be like that. And then 10 of Swords for what we don't see. Oh, okay. We're going to go this way first. All right, 4 of Wands. This is in your past, okay? And this usually represents happy, secure home. This is the 1111 card. This is wishes coming true, but more of a, not like big wishes, right? Not like, I wish for Practical Magic 3 to be made. I wish for like something that just seems a little out of what the current realm of possibilities is. This is like little wishes, like, I wish for my kid to get great grades at school this year. Well, that, if the kid's working on it, then yes, absolutely. Okay. What you don't see is the Ten of Swords. And this is being done with lies. This is being done with bullshit. This is being done with people that you cannot trust, going through a very exhausting, a mentally exhausting situation. And it's just about done. You just need one more step. And put these three together, I am getting that I'm getting an argument at home. Okay? I'm trying to figure out a better way to say that, a nicer way to say that. But what I'm getting is something, and now the home could be your actual home. This could be at work. We spend a lot of time at our workplace. This could be friends that feel like family. But this is something, it feels to me like something in your home, okay, in your circle that was great, okay? It was it still is. It still is. But it feels like this week what is going on is you have said, you've expressed that there's something that you believe in that is different from what the rest of the house believes. Okay? Whether this could be politics, this could be religion, this could be the education system. It is something in the real world. Okay? And it may not be something that you are in direct contact with. Okay, so it could be an ideology, or maybe you're let's go even less than that. Let's say you are a big fan of Dolph Lundgren. Okay, and if you don't know who that is, he was the mean Russian in Rocky 2, and he was one of the guys on the Expendables. So, and he was also the original He-Man from Masters of the Universe from the 80s. If you haven't seen that, it's cheesy. It's awesome. Go watch it. All that aside, let's go to something that mild, right? You are a huge fan of him. You think he's amazing. One of the greatest actors ever. You enjoy everything that he does. And somebody in your house is like, no, he's an idiot. He's this. He gives you all these negative things. And you're like, no, this is not who this person is. Prove it to me. If Dolph Lundgren, and I don't know why I went with him, but if he is, for example, a misogynist, then, and I don't know anything about this guy personally, okay, so I'm just examples. So let's say, you love him and your family's saying, no, he is a misogynist. You're like, no, he is not. Prove to me that he is actually a misogynist. And they can't, right? Or maybe they can, I don't know. But it's that kind of a battle. It's where you feel very strongly about someone or something, and it's causing not a rift, but an argument. It's causing a very heated discussion in your family, whatever that family is for you. And it's a lot of back and forth. It's he is like this. Prove it to me. Oh, well, I know I can find the sources if I really go look for them, but I heard that. And it's you coming back saying, okay, so prove it to me. Show me the evidence. It's that kind of a battle. Or where they say, oh, well, he defaulted on his taxes, so he moved to Europe. Again, these are just examples. I know nothing about this actor. But you are saying, okay, if you say that, show it to me. I know he lives in Europe, but show me that is the reason that he moved. And they come back to you and they say, here, see, look, it's online. It's right here. I found it. And you're like, I don't know if I trust that source. And is this true, or is this one of those rag mag articles that are in the grocery store checkout line? You know what I mean? It's a lot of back and forth, a lot of arguing. It's a lot of not exactly not wanting to accept the other person's point of view, but every time they say something, you counteract. And every time you say something, they counteract, okay? That is what I'm feeling for you for this particular situation. The obstacles that you are going through is you have to decide if this is worth the argument, okay? You have to decide if it is worth to keep pushing with regards to this situation, this belief system, and belief is such a strong word. I like shout out to Kevin Smith. I like that it's an idea instead of a belief, right? Very famous quote. People will die for a belief, but they will not for an idea. You can change an idea. And that's what I'm feeling for you for your obstacles is right now you're dealing with, okay, is this the hill I'm going to die on? Or am I willing to listen? Am I willing to compromise? And am I willing to not be so stubborn about this? Considering that you've got the Ten of Swords and what you don't see, now this isn't for everybody. I think for the majority, it's just going to be that stress of the back and forth. It's going to be that stress of needing to prove your point, maybe. But I think for some, not for all, for some, whoever this argument is with, they're doing it simply to piss you off, okay? They really don't care one way or the other about whatever this is, whatever this situation is. This feels like this is a situation for you. So the people that are around you, the people from your home, the people from your group, your circle, it may cause a bit more of a rift, but honestly, for some of them, it feels like they really don't even care. They just like to argue with you. They like to get you riled up. They like to get you going, and you're in the middle of yourself and your relationship, right? It's, okay, well, do I push this and possibly lose this person? Or do we sit down and talk if it's something major? Do we sit down and talk? Is this worth my time and my effort? And based on your past, absolutely, this is worth your time and your effort, okay? But for some, I think you're going to learn something about whoever this argument is with that you just don't want around you anymore. So it could be that this is a subject you never discuss again and maintain that happy household. Or if you guys can't come to a compromise, maybe you just need a little bit of distance from one another. You know, there's multiple ways this could play out. It's up to you. Because the future didn't give us a whole lot. The universe did not give us a whole lot for the future. We've got the Queen of Coins and the Princess of Swords. So again, Page of Swords. okay? These are personality types. And yes, we can absolutely plug this into a future, but it could be that one of you is going to have to be the bigger person, okay? One of you is going to have to be more caring, more considerate. One of you, again, be the bigger person, right? You're going to have to be like, you know what, that's fine. You can go ahead and have your opinion. I'm going to have my opinion. I'm going to maintain my thoughts and still support you. You are still my family. I love you. Or it could be that you maybe change your opinion a little bit. Maybe you are presented with something you did not know about this situation, right? More than just, I heard blah, blah, blah. Here is the evidence. Now what do you think? Okay, you've gotten to that first step. Here's that first part. Now let's look at the next step of the evidence. Now what do you think, right? But the future for this week, my Capricorns, yeah, it feels like it feels like you're going to be the bigger person, okay? You are going to let them say what they need to say. You are going to let them win the argument. You're going to get a fresh perspective on who this person is, though. You're going to be... You may change your communication style a little bit, but it's going to be because who you thought this person was, whoever you're having this argument, this issue with, who you thought they were isn't exactly who they are. Just a trait that you were unaware of, okay? They're still them. They're still them. The relationship's still good. It's just maybe you know not to bring up the subject anymore, right? Or maybe you know you have to say it differently. Maybe someone got easily offended by something. However this suits best. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, is that you're going to end up being the bigger person on this. Your opinion of the situation may change. Your opinion of this person may change. I'm not getting anything. Just there is a change in mindset. I'm not clear on what the change is exactly, but there is a change. And yeah, you're going to be the bigger person this week. Oh, Capricorn. All right. That's what I've got. Whoever this is not being done out of pettiness. This is not being done out of anger. This isn't being done out of animosity, not intentionally. It feels like they're still a very important person. They're going to stay an important person to you. But this is just a bump in an otherwise smooth road, really. Yeah. All right, Capricorns, I hope this helps. I hope this spoke to you. If it did, please hit that like button. Also, hit subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss your guidance from the universe, your weekly guidance. And I will see you guys all next week. All right, my Capricorns, have an awesome few days, and I'll see you soon. Hugs and kisses.